Listen, boy, my first love story. My angel and my girls, my sunshine. Let's go. 너무너무 멋져 눈이 부셔 숨을 못 쉬겠어 달리는 걸. 너무 부끄러워 쳐다볼 수 없어 사랑에 빠졌어 수줍은 걸. 어떻게 아따락딱하죠 떨리는 나는요 두근두근거려 밤엔 잠도 못 이루죠. 나는 바본가 봐요. 근데 그대밖에 모르는 바보. 그래요 그대 보는 나 너무 반짝반짝 눈이 부셔 No 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 너무 깜짝깜짝 놀란 나는
And on the defender side, we have the Degens.
Support system on the rear. Face front, come say so.
Hey, back doors all clear.
Chain tie, can't play no.
Well fed, we eatin'.
The motto is to push for it. The ops stay too wuss for it. Like matter of fact, we creeping, now we sneaking. Enemy highs, we be seeking. Lurking through waters and bushes, oh man. Cool guys, we deepin'. All of you die, one at a time. Those are the facts, we don't throw dice. Ready to fire, ready or not, we letting it grind. Bang, 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 bang. Wake up, we want war. Y'all know what time it is. Paint red on this ground floor. All we throw is fizz. To the core we lit. Rain down abyss. Set it up like this.
Set it off like this. Set it off like Set it off like this. Set it off like Set it off like this. Set it off like Set it off like this. Burn it up, burn it up.
Set it off like this. Set it off like Set it off like this. Set it off like Set it off like this. Set it off like Set it off like this. Burn it up, burn it up. Too many enemies out. Too many enemies. Too many enemies. Yeah. Too many enemies out. Too many enemies. Enemies. Too many enemies. Too many enemies. Yeah.
조금 밑에 모여봤자 니니 이 몸에 형 이겼으니 형은 늦을 거만해
I surrender.
봐줄 테니 한 대 때려 시원하게 때려봤자
All right. We got the Degens, we got SlayyTrain in a bind, we got True on camera, and we got Jess and Akanabi on the cast. Jess, Akanabi, the final game of the night, seal it with a kiss. Go ahead.
Real weird, but I really think for a second we need to just give a shout out to Minty. Minty's videos, we've gotten to see every single hype video at this point. We just got to give a big shout out to Minty, Kohai Minty, for putting together these absolutely amazing hype videos for every single team. In the meantime, though, I think everybody needs to bind themselves to their seats, because if you blink, you're going to miss some amazing action coming up between SlayytrainHD and Degens. You like that one as well, Copes?
Yes, just like I definitely have my A and D key binded as well. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
On top of that, you're gonna have to make sure you hold on to your breeches, everybody, because this is going to be an amazing game. Because again, these two teams, they scrim a lot together. They all play together. So what's going to be really interesting to see is how are they going to adapt and be flexible with knowing the playstyle and, just knowing how they're going to just hold or place their util.
Exactly, and who is going to go on to the semifinals and who is going to fade away into non-existence in this tournament. We're going to find out here in a second. It's got a bit of a KO hover over there on the side of Degens, of course. That's just a homage to Cobes, of course. Weird hovers over there on the side of SlayytrainHD. 10 players, 10 complete clowns. I'm really looking forward to this one.
Me too. Because the whole point of this too is I think you guys all need to understand with these types of tournaments, we all want to make sure you're enjoying yourselves and you're having a lot of fun. And with these two teams, they are. They're so vibey, they're so jokey, right? But then they can also just bring out their A game, and they just I don't know. I don't know how this is gonna go. I'm sitting here twiddling my fingers and just waiting for it.
I'm twiddling my fingers. I'm brimming with excitement. as we get a little deadlock cover from Mashiki. Of course, Mashiki's not going to do that. I think Akinchi, however, very good chance McKinchy will lock in this Reyna. First lock in, though, goes to Twinku. Twinku on that KJ and Soob. Both Akanabi and I have faced Soob on Sky on this map, and it's absolutely petrifying. I don't know if you remember that, but I still have PTSD from it.
I mean, come on now. I still have nightmares. We definitely experienced that Sky, right? For sure. And I do like to see a double initiator comp for this map, especially seeing that we have a Fade and a Sky for that information on the attack. It really helps clear those close corners, as well as we do have that double blind. We have a blind from both the Sky and Arena. So when they are able to time that accordingly, that's really going to help them be aggressive and be able to take the site as quickly as possible.
Exactly. We've seen Eldon, of course, wreak absolute havoc on that chamber. Might as well be a third duelist here. Surya has a very strong breach as well. We've got Jules and Mashiki on controller there. Mashiki, a very good controller. Akinchi, of course, and Minty. Big time Reyna man's about to go head to head, just like we got to see in the last match. I feel like we're going to get to see some more Reyna head to head duels in this one. Soob's util is absolutely spot on. You can't even feel the changes to Sky when that agent is in the hands of Soob. So I feel like we're about to get underway for an extremely exciting game, and it's starting off with, it looks like, an A push. They're just going to eke each other out. Of course, a deep smoke there, wanting to hold off any kind of aggressive push as two defenders push out of hookah here. Might be where we get our first action. Outside of hookah. Oh no, first action Ace takes out Akinchi. That's the first blood, but Mashiki takes down Ace for the trade, and Eldon with a shotty taking out Soob there. It's a 4v3 situation.
Yeah, I do like that push out of B, because now it does add a lot more pressure with those types of picks for SlayyTrain to have to push onto A, right? And do that plant.
Getting very aggressive on the defensive side on one end, and on the other hand, just really sitting back and waiting for them to run into their crosshair, and it happened on both aisles. But right now, the defense has a little bit of a numbers edge here. Offense still not planting the spike yet, but they've got to be wary to not get pinched. Again, we have Reyna hanging out still on B side. Defensively, Mashiki is able to get one, but 8 HP and a dream as the spike does get planted in a 3v3 retake situation. Eldon's coming out with that shorty, not needed. His sheriff, he gets taken down by Mashiki as well. Lala takes down Jules, and this is looking really good for them. But however, two players low in HP with an extremely dangerous Machi on the prowl. Minty with one, Minty with another, but Lala stops it in its tracks. Round number one comes down to the last person standing, and I really think this is going to be the story of this game.
Woo, that was close.
Honestly, the fact that SlayyTrain took that a lot slower was very tactical, because they had a lot of
Lala,
time
Lala,
on their hands. Even if they were down players, I think the immediate thought would be, okay, we're going to immediately go in and plant as quickly as possible to get this plant down, right?
Teams,
but no,
guys,
if you take it slower, you're going to bait out a lot more util from the defensive side. You're going to get a lot more information on who's coming from where. And so I think that really helped and played to their advantage. And also they did stick to one another, right? So because we knew two players were low, being able to stick together and get those trades in was very, very crucial for that round.
Pushing out once again for the defense, just checking there, nothing doing, so they back away out of hookah in order to not leave B alone completely. Again, seeing this slow pace from SlayyTrainHD is showing the change in Akinchi since Mashiki's put those shackles on him.
That's a big, big.
And here it comes.
Oh, they heard
big
it.
cross
they
here.
It.
They're gonna try to make it go down. Loading up. Ooh,
great,
really good combo there. As Eldon's able to take down a stunned Lala.
Great job.
Going in again. One there, but there's the trade.
Tabs.
Ooh, buying up
by
here.
Eldon.
Honestly, I think the buy up was a very smart idea for the Degens, because that's not something that you're expecting
Mashiki
from
with a
someone who
huge
just
kill.
lost the round.
Akinchi with the kill.
Akinchi and Soob and Mashiki all getting a frag, and Eldon is the last one to go down as they quickly get around two. But again, not a horrible defensive round as two guns go down on the side of SlayyTrainHD.
Again, like, that buy up was really, really tactical. I do like to see that, and I do like to see the aggression, because they were still able to get two off, right? When you're on a save round like that and you opt to buy up and getting those picks, those are very, very crucial, because then it forces the other side to back down on their buy in the next round. So you have a little bit bit more of an advantage,
All right, gun
which is
round
what
though.
you're
This is
seeing
the
in
gun
these
round
gun
right
buys
here.
going into this
Big
next
gun
round for the
round.
Degens.
Big gun round right here. Big.
Looks like
gun
we're gonna
round.
have again that A split once again. They are gonna be in a bonus 5 rifle stack
There.
on the other side. Ace wanting that flash. Nothing doing.
Oh,
and
Akenchi,
able to
that's a
take him
huge
down.
kill
That's
on
gonna be a
Ace.
vandal in hand.
Oh my God, that's a
Unless
huge
it's
kill.
protected. Nope, Surya opts to back up, so they are gonna be able to come up to
Surya
showers
has
and get
to
that
back up
vandal.
now.
Spike does get planted here.
Oh, Akenchi's
Ooh,
stuck in
there's
the
some
corner.
action outside of showers.
Akenchi's gonna get pinched in the corner.
As Akenchi
Oh my God.
blinds out to try to get to
good
danger. He
kill.
gets one, taking full advantage of that gun. He picked up and able to get another one before Surya is finally able to take him down. But already a
Akenchi,
big
you
round
monster.
as Akenchi was
AJ,
able to
you
pick up that
absolute
vandal and do
beast.
so much damage with it. 4v2 situation. Pushing up here,
wow.
Lala takes down Surya here.
Julia
And
with
Jules
one.
takes down
Good
Lala,
kill by
but
Julia.
Twinkle able to clean up the
That
round.
was a huge Akenchi
Really
went
great
apes-
bonus round of this on the
Akenchi
side
went
of Slay
nuts.
Train
Akenchi
HD.
went nuts right
I mean,
there.
honestly, Akenchi
Oh
going there
my
and getting
God.
that pick showers was very, very, very crucial for Slay Train because
What's
now
up? What's
they
up,
had
Tessie? What's
a
up?
vandal in their hand and they were able to apply so much pressure, right? Because you saw that Jules was kind of stuck in that little corner waiting and just
Thank
waiting,
you.
and they were trying to challenge him outside of showers. But again, he won his gunfights, and that adds even more pressure onto the defensive side.
Watch me for
I'm
now.
seeing
Watch
in
me for
I'm
now.
seeing
Watch me
I'm
for
seeing
now.
it I'm seeing in the chat that True Crash we're gonna be following Cobes here. As Mashiki is able to take down Ace. Mashiki gets another one. Mashiki's coming alive right now. AJ's able to get a little heal off. Eldon's hurting for HP as Akenchi swings.
good kill by
Gets
Eldon.
one, but Eldon's right
Eldon's
there
with
for
it.
the trade. We're in a 4v.
Good kill by Eldon again.
3v2 situation.
Huge.
Eldon just spraying through there, taking Soup down. Spike still hasn't been planted. Oh my goodness me. Copes trying to give us vertigo here.
I was going.
It's okay. It's a Valorant effort, Cobes. It's okay. It's okay.
Copes taking us on a bit of a
Planted.
amusement
Little bit of a
park ride.
ride. It's a
Little
little bit
roller
of
coaster
ride.
with the cams there. Machi's trying to get
Oh,
something
Minty
going here.
misses.
Mashiki is hurt for HP, so could get a frag. Mashiki
Oh, good
swinging.
kill.
Nothing doing. Machi able to heal up here, but now they know
So
where her
1v2,
location is.
1v2.
2v1. Spike is planted.
It's a 1v2
Very nice
over
blind
here.
because now I do believe Machi knows where one is.
Just gonna stall for time
Good
here.
kill by
Oh,
Minty.
on the line, those shots. Oh, ooh, this is dangerous.
Oh!
Twinku!
Oh,
Nerves of steel,
Twinku!
both having nerves of steel, to be honest.
0-4.
And it's
0-4.
0-4.
Oh my God! All right,
I
bye
mean,
round.
honestly, that was
Very
a really
important
nice,
round. Very
patient
important
hold
round
from
for the defenders
Twinku
here.
because
Very
at the end of the
important round
day,
for the
the
defenders.
whole point is to
Defense
just
need to
wait for
step up
time.
here.
You know that time and time again, when it comes
Big
to
round
a
for the
post plant
Degens.
as a
Very big
killjoy,
round for
you're
the
not really trying to
Degens.
just go for those kills. You want to make sure you're holding off in your util, right? Even for myself, I've learned to not just set up all my grenades on the floor to
Check
get.
pause, perhaps. Sorry about that.
No problem. Even for me as a killjoy, I've learned to not just place all of my grenades onto the site after we planted. I like to hold on to at least 1 or 2 of them to be a little bit more aggressive as we wait for that post plant.
Oh,
Yeah, hopefully this gives
man.
us enough time for True to return so we can relieve Cobes of this
Hey,
camera
I
duty.
did pretty good aside from the V thing and pressing V. I did my part. I did my part.
Yeah,
okay?
again, it was a
know
Valorant
what?
effort, Cobes.
Exactly,
It's okay.
exactly.
It's
I
okay.
know we're
That's
in
all
this-
that matters.
I
We
know-
try here.
You guys
So you
are-
agree it was a Valorant effort?
Well, I do
it
100%. It was definitely a Valorant effort because this map right here is in Saudi Arabia, the beautiful
No, it's
sand
not.
of Saudi Arabia.
It's in Morocco, folks.
You know-
This map brought us Cypher. Cobes just misrepresenting the lore in every way.
That's okay.
hurts.
That's okay. But you know what, Cobes? I'm just gonna have to hit you with the N T to the T R Y. Nice try.
Oh, you're
Nice
so
try.
Is that true? That just popped back in?
I can't believe
Yeah,
it.
I came back.
Are you reconnected?
I'm
Lovely. We can get away from Cobes' camera view. Thank you for
Hey,
saving us. Look at this
rude.
beautiful overview of the map of Bind with those boxes of Radianite sitting in the back there. Not liquid.
Oh man.
We have a tech pause here as well.
This
Again,
tech
really
pause
great play
is
so far out of
actually great for the
SlayytrainHD. I
Degens.
feel like they
This
are
tech pause is
doing
so
a great
great for the
job
Degens. All
of
the
staying together. They're
momentum
doing a great
was
job
with-
of trading
was
each other
with,
out. They're
the
moving like
SlayyTrain,
a very
and now the
well-oiled
Degens could
unit.
actually
And I think that's
breathe
making all the
and
difference here and why
relax
we're
for a
seeing an 0-4
second.
scoreline.
This was a great,
Yeah, and I also
great,
think what's
great
happening
pause
here
for
from the
Degens,
Degens
even
is
though
they're
it's not
taking a
the
lot
Degens doing
more
it.
fights when
was a
they
great
shouldn't.
tech
On
pause for them.
a map like Bind,
They're able
when
to
you
gather
have,
themselves.
you know,
Very
Surya
important.
on that breach, and you have Jules over there on the brim. You have Ace on the
Yeah,
raise.
this
You're
is
able
very
to use your
important for them.
util to just
'Cause
slow
if
them
this
down.
game
There's no
had just
need to
keep
take
going
these
with this
1v1 fights.
momentum,
There's
I
no
don't know
need
if
to
they could
just peek
overcome
and
it,
be
but
aggressive,
now they're
right?
gonna actually
Be
have a chance
patient
to
and
be
use
like,
your util to flush them
okay,
out and slow it down.
hold on
so
one
then that
second,
way
this
the
is
rest of your team
crazy.
can come
This
onto
is
site with you
huge.
and then retake.
This is so
I think
huge right here.
this
If this
little
was
tech
not a
pause is going
stop,
to really help them
I don't know. I don't
rebuild
know how
their
well. I
momentum
don't know
and
how well
re-synergize
Degens
themselves
doing this
into
game.
figuring out how intentional are we going to be as a team with our util.
I agree. What do you think so far about the action, Cobes?
Oh, I was just telling chat right now. This tech pause is extremely great for the Degens here because they could actually breathe. This is a momentum changing pause right here. So we'll see. We'll see how this works right here.
We see a bit of a jump peak going on here as they're gonna threaten up B Long. Big stun coming out from Surya. That's gonna make him back up, of course.
Great stun.
They don't want to get picked apart down there. Machi with that Sova Vandal.
Yeah, see, this is exactly what I really want to see is just them using their util to slow down the attacking side.
Great kill.
Ooh,
yo.
dismissed after taking down Mashiki. That controller goes down, so that's gonna be
Great
really
kill.
crucial
Great kill
in
on the
terms
brim.
of their
Beautiful
post-plant.
kill on the brim.
Yes,
Beautiful
it does
kill on
apply a lot of
Mashiki right
pressure
there.
now for the Slay Train to have to either push onto the site and commit due to that pick, or they're going to have to rotate.
And it looks like they're gonna do just that.
Oh,
Rotating
this is big with
through.
Eldon. This is big with
Elden
Eldon.
able to
Eldon
also
and
get away.
TP out.
Almost getting two there, having to back away. Elden and Minty slippery this round.
The hunt begins.
This is going to be
30
a
seconds
great,
left.
great hole for the Degens right here if they can hold. Great hole for the Degens.
Again, it does look like because of time, they are forced to have to push onto this site. And with the util, it's slowing them down even more and adding so much pressure.
Oh, they can't get a kill though. Oh,
Running
good
out of
kill by
time here.
right
Elden gets another one. One
seconds
enemy
with the kill as
remaining,
well.
and we're shaping up
It's gonna be a
to an
fallback.
immaculate round as
This is gonna be a
Lala's
big
gonna have to
fall.
run away here. Immaculate coming out for the defenders.
This is exactly what the
Very,
Degens
very,
needed.
very. They
Like
needed
Coach
that
said, when you
pause.
have a
That
tech pause like
pause-
that,
that pause
it
was
really helps
very-
them to just
oh,
take a
man.
breath, right? Because Slay Train was coming in hot, coming in heavy. They're
They
heavy
needed that
hitters. They're
pause.
super
needed
aggressive.
that
They're getting
pause.
these picks, right? But on top of that, like I
That
stated
was such
earlier,
an
the
important
Degens
pause
were
for the
taking all
Degens.
of these
I can't
peaks
express how much of
and
a-
these 1v1s
how
when they
big that
didn't need
was.
to. So I was really happy to see that breach concussed from the beginning on B Long, just really slow down the team, and then we had Machi take down somebody and get that pick.
There
When
was
you
a
have
big tech
that
pause,
pick,
a big
it
tech
really
pause,
helps
Rick.
create more momentum on your side as a defensive team because it adds a lot of
Girl
pressure.
push! Having to get away here as Elden had a good idea, but that scout
It was
giving
a
him
tech
away.
pause for
Haunted
the,
Cabbages coming out from
for the,
Doob,
Slay Train.
and they
The
are
Slay
all
Train.
just moving forward. We might be shaping up to a massacre here on A site. Things slow down just a little bit.
A lot of spray.
Ooh,
Oh,
big prowler
good
there.
fight.
Kitty Cat taking a little bite
Good
out of
fight
crime.
again.
It does look like the communication was a little slow because we aren't seeing another rotate
And they're gonna get a
from
fallback.
Machi as well as
Beautiful.
Surya. They're kind of slow on that rotate
Eldon
on
with a
over to
huge
help
kick,
retake.
huge pick on
Spike
the
does get
Mashiki.
planted.
Sub with the
Sub
pick on
and
the
Elden
Jules.
both get one apiece, so we're now in a 4v4 situation. Attackers keeping the world as their
Good kill
oyster.
by
Everyone's in
Akenchi,
front of them.
Elden with the
Akenchi and
trade.
Elden take out one, and we're still even in numbers. Elden's working his way up towards Sub.
Oh. Oh, Sub with
Machi is the
kill.
one to take her down instead.
Last player
Lala,
standing.
Elden, get one apiece. There's one player remaining. Time running low. If Elden walks up this, I don't know who's gonna. Ooh, Twinkle!
Oh,
It's Elden off a
Great kill off of
big
Elden
round.
right there.
And now it's 2-4.
I mean, even though I said that the rotate was really slow from Machi and Surya, I do think what I loved to see from the Degens was that they weren't overheating. They didn't just go onto site knowing that they were still down 2 players as they were slowly rotating, right? And so that really helped them gain a little bit more momentum with those trades. They weren't just going in through those smokes, and so that really helped the Degens get that round. And again, I do like to see. Oh, there's a lot of boxes.
A lot of Radiant Knight boxes here.
Amazing.
I'm sure
So much money.
Didn't know any of this existed.
So much money.
Those are boxes you can shoot through.
I hate it here as Eldon!
That's a huge
big
kill.
operator, big first frag. Down goes Sub. She's gonna definitely think twice about popping her util out in the open that
It's
way
a big
in the future.
first
Oh my
pick.
goodness.
Eldon.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I wanted to say about Eldon. Eldon's super solid as a player because they know when to be aggressive and get those picks, but they also know when to back up, and I think that's what's really helping the Degens right now.
Here they go again as AJ rushes in here. A lot of util coming out on both sides. Eldon smelling blood, daring someone to peek him over here. He might get his wish here. Mashiki does. Mashiki says, nope, I don't want anything to do with that. Great eye coming out. Spike gets planted. However, very common area there.
Wow,
Tweaku gets
good
taken down.
shot.
Eldon's about to put in some work with this
Great
operator. So we're in a 5v2 situation now.
Eldon's op is going crazy right now.
I mean, you love to see
There's no
somebody who's
answer
so
to
confident
Eldon's
on a
op.
chamber,
No
right?
answer
Especially
right
holding
now.
onto that op and getting those kills. That's such a great pick from Eldon.
30 seconds left.
30 seconds left. Time is running short.
Great kill
Akenchi's
by
able to
Akenchi.
take down one, putting us in a
Jeez, that was a
4v2 situation, but time is not on the side of the offense. Eldon's gonna definitely work on this again. 15 seconds. Swing and
Good kill
kaboom.
by Ace.
Ace takes
Spike
one down.
A.
10
10
seconds
seconds
left. Ace gets another one. 3 to 4.
I really, really
Okay.
like to see that we still had Surya and Machi hanging out B because there's still that
They're gonna
potential of
need-
them
they're
grabbing
gonna
the
need
spike
to-
and
they're gonna
rotating
need
on over.
to
So you know that the
use
Degens are very
util on
disciplined in
every
holding
angle
their
to try to
sights.
push back the
And I'd
ops
love
right
to see
now.
that communication.
The
So
op is-
I'm very
the op
interested
is
to see
very,
how
very,
Slay
very
Train is going to
strong.
take
Very
this
strong
momentum that
with
they
it.
were able to create for themselves from, you know, that tech
Yeah, the
pause.
tech positive. Yeah,
the Degens were able to
that's
create
a
for
really
themselves
rough- it was a
and kind
really
of, you know,
rough tech pause.
reverse it, especially
really
when
rough
they
tech
are
pause.
now on a save round. But again, we've seen time and time again all of these thrifties come out. So I'm very, very excited to see what they can do with these Deagles.
Gonna get another one here. Trade not happening again. This is gonna start becoming an issue if they're gonna keep pushing him here.
I do think when you have an operator on the defensive side, it can be a little scary to peek them, right? But I also think that what you can also do knowing that they have an op and knowing where they're peeking from, as a team, just flush them out. Be aggressive, right? And try to get that pick from them. Yeah, maybe they'll get a pick guaranteed with that op, but again, if you can get that trade, I think that's most crucial. Having somebody so slippery like Eldon on chamber, I think that's something that they'll have to do, right? Whether it's with their util or, you know, just them as a team as a whole going in and rushing together.
They're just gonna try to back off some of these defensive players.
Oh, good
They're holding a
trade,
lot
though.
of very
Great
aggressive
trade.
positions, and it's working out very well as we see once again we're in a defensive advantage. 4v3
good kill by
situation, now it's a
Sub right
4v2
there.
situation,
Good
and
kill.
down goes the spike. We're gonna see some
4v2.
adjustments
It's a
coming out
save
on
right
the
here.
attacker side there if they don't want to let this game
30
get away.
seconds left.
Yeah, I don't think that they should play scared, right? Obviously, they are on a save round, so they're going to get as many guns as possible. But moving into the next round, I want to see them be more aggressive and more confident with their pushes.
Good kill by Minty. Great kill by Minty.
Minty
right
with
there.
another big frag. Lala just gonna try to dissuade
Nice
them a
op.
little bit, but Eldon's still there with that big gun in his hands, and now
Up comes out.
these guys might as well have
It's
won the
4-4.
lottery. Their econ is absolutely beautiful.
It's 4-4 here.
On
They
the
gotta-
side
They gotta
of
answer how to
Degens.
deal with the op. Answer
What
how
do
to
you
deal
think
with
they
the
need
op
to
right
do
here.
for Slay Train to be able to kind of regain the momentum to their side as the attacking side?
I think they need to stop with these slow peaks. These slow peaks are allowing players like Eldon, players like Machi to get really
Eldon
early
C
picks and
this
take
time,
down
or B.
very
Eldon's
key
B
players.
this
You know,
time.
they're relying a lot
See
on their
what we could
util.
do
So
with
when
it.
players like Mashiki go down or players like Sub go down, it really puts them at a disadvantage. So, you know, they keep these slow peaks going. It's kind of hurting them just a little bit. I'd like to see them, like you said, take it to them a little bit more and not play as scared.
Yeah, I think they need to be very confident, right? Because again, on the side of SlayyTrain, you have a Sky and a Fade. Use your
Okay, they know-
chompers,
they know
use
he's
your
not
dog
A.
to clear
They
out
know
to
he's
see
not
who is
A,
actually going to be holding that
Shadow
aggressive
Slayer.
angle. As you know from the Degens, they have been holding it so aggressively.
Exactly.
This is a great. Eldon has so much
It does
room
look like
right
they're
now.
going to go a little bit
So much
split,
room.
but they're mainly leaning towards A and taking it a lot slower.
Trying to make some noise from Sue, but it's not really dissuading the offense at all. Ace gets
good
one, Ace
kill
gets
from
two
Ace.
here. Again, they're just going in really slow and getting
good
picked
kill from
apart.
Mashiki.
Mashiki is able to take down Ace here, however, but we're in a 4v3 situation. Defender's advantage again.
Oh, Jules
Yeah, I
with the
do
kill.
think them taking it slow is not going to their advantage right now.
Player standing.
It's
Soup.
making it seem as if, hey, we're a little scared to peek because of all of these picks that are happening.
And it's down to the last player once
Smart.
again in a really tough deficit
Nice
here.
try by
Down
Shiki.
goes
Nice try by
Mashiki.
Shiki right there.
5-4. Degens is waking up.
Yeah, they're looking good.
Amazing round for the Degens. They're going in so confidently. Again, I think this pause really helped reset everything for them and kind of help them re-strategize how they're going to go about holding these sites. But again, from the SlayyTrain, like we keep saying, for the past couple rounds, we need to see more aggression from them, right? You have two initiators, you have a Kenshi on that Reyna. You should be confident as a team and push together as a team. Whether it's
Just
hey, we're
push
gonna
out.
rush Eldon who has an
Degens
op.
are playing really
Even if
well
one of us
right
gets
now.
picked, we're
Yeah,
gonna rush
Eldon-
him and we're
Eldon's
going
managed
to
to
try
slow
to
down the
get
game
that
like
trade and then push
crazy.
onto site.
They need to dog it. Dog long.
They're gonna slow peek it again. I don't think this is gonna be good unless the
Dog it.
flash comes out first. It does, but it goes too far. Another flash here, but they don't swing it. Eldon's gonna keep pushing up here. There he goes with another first
big
pick.
Kill.
Yeah, and we do look. It does look like they're just baiting a lot of util out from the SlayyTrains, knowing that they are on a save round.
Again, defense holding really steady here. They're playing a really great defensive game, and SlayyTrain's having a really hard time adjusting to it, unfortunately.
Yeah, I think they're just very disciplined with holding their site. Just because they hear some
by a
noise doesn't mean they're going to
Kenshi.
over-rotate. And I think that's what's really helping the Degens be such a solid defensive team.
And here they come. It looks like they are going to explode the site with the three, but they are at a numbers
Richter
disadvantage.
special.
Eldon
The Richter
Shorty.
special.
gets one. He's going to get one. Ooh. Oh, unable to get the
Oh
trade
my
from
God.
Lala. The smokes. A bit too nutty.
Oh my
Surya takes
God.
down Mashiki.
Oh my-
And they're getting
oh
yet
my-
another
oh
round.
my.
Just letting the defense stay settled, not giving the offense anything. And it's 6-4.
I mean, I was confused going through all of those brim smokes,
Dang.
right? Like, that
Wow.
was such a phenomenal placement to really trip up the attacking side, especially since you know, hey, they're on a save, so there's only so many guns that they can have. If I have this type of placement for my smokes, it can really help my team because they have to peek out of it, right? And so my team
Yeah.
is really there
I
for
think
that
they just
peek
need
out.
to go in. They just need to go in. Be aggressive. Be
Man,
aggressive and
I
push
don't
it.
know, Nabi. I mean,
going way
maybe a
too
fake
slow.
would help here, something, just to try to get an early pick. But right now, I feel like Degens just
a
picking
nice-
apart. This
that's a
actually
nice-
helps backing
nice
off Ace
push.
a little bit.
There you go.
Yeah, again, like I said, I think they just need to go in confidently and aggressively at this point and just take the site.
A lot of information given there. Ult coming out.
Ideally,
Amazing,
you
amazing
want to
from
push
Lala.
people off. They are using it.
Unheard. Ace trying to back into safety because he can't really hear anything.
This is exactly what we're looking for. You want to flush out whoever's holding onto
you
the
go,
site since
there
they're
you
so
go.
solid.
Planted.
Post plant
You guys
up
got
and then
the plant.
expand your perimeter out more and take up even more space to apply more pressure to the defensive
Oh,
side.
Shiki is in
Again,
the
that post
smoke.
plant is finally settled
Shiki's-
on the side of SlayyTrainHD.
Oh,
I think this might be like one of the first true retakes we've seen of the game.
Oh no,
Ooh,
Shiki!
Mashiki getting taken out by the firing squad, but that's information for her team. Here comes a showstopper. Down goes Lala. And they are just
Good kill
barreling on,
by
but Akenchi
Akenchi.
is there for the trade. We're in a 4v3 situation. Big post plant. Ult coming out here. They're running out of time. They're going to give it a shot. Swing, but Eldon and Machi are right there to protect the team.
Oh!
I really,
Better
really
still get it.
liked
Huge round.
Oh, and we I mean, they
Point
still got it.
1.3 seconds.
Go.
It was
Amazing,
almost
amazing.
around going into the hits, but again, it
That
makes a
post plant
difference
from
when they do
Twinku.
finally get
The
that spike
post
planted,
plant.
spread out like you said, and settle into their post plant. They
That
were able
post
there,
plant
even though it
was
got very close,
nutty.
they were able to delay it enough
Okay.
to where they were able to prevent that defuse by
Damn.
0.13 seconds.
I mean, what I would like to also see more from SlayyTrain is
Yeah,
once
they
they
gotta pull that trigger,
plant,
exactly. Pull the trigger
expand
and
your
go.
perimeter even further, right? Like, because you've already flushed out the Degens off the site, maybe push out even further, but make sure when you're pushing out
Yep,
even further
all
into
two.
their spawn, that you have somebody there with you in order to help those trades, because you know they're going to be
They know
retaking
where he
together.
is.
Found one, there it goes. He's gonna get right in there with that
he's in
judge. Ooh,
there.
they're gonna try to spray him
Elvin
down.
gets
Elvin's
the
able to
kill.
get one, however, the Prowler
blind
does
him.
catch him. But Mashiki's
blind,
able to take
that's
him down as
huge.
well as he is blinded.
That's so huge. Ace
Amazing,
and
amazing
Elvin are
ult
down.
from Soup just to get all that information. And also, the cabbages themselves are distractors,
Elvin-
right?
Elvin's a
You have to
beast.
shoot them. So
Elvin's
as you're in
an
the middle of
absolute
shooting them,
beast.
the team's just rushing at you. There's nothing you can do about that.
Smoke's down.
And we are in a 4v3 retake situation, and it looks like Surya is gonna pop that ult.
This is gonna be
And
a
might
great
get
ult for
all
Surrey.
but one.
Great all for Surrey.
All but one. Going out with the blind here and barreling forward.
They don't know.
Soup
with
gets one.
Soup
Soup
with
gets
two.
two. Twinku cleans it up. We go into the half all tied up, and they were able to readjust at the end of the first half to bring it to a tie.
I mean,
Dang.
Soup was phenomenal that round.
Oh
Number
my
one with the ult.
God.
You have the cabbages coming out, right, to get as much information
Wow.
as possible. You were able to get those 2
Oh,
picks off of the defensive
Jesus.
team, but then also Soup hung out in that smoke, right? And so
Oh,
when
6-6,
when
baby, another close
Mashiki
game.
came out, they didn't
Oh, these
see any
games
of
are
that,
so
right, for that
close.
retake.
Oh,
And so I
these
think
games
it
are
was
so
just it was a little.
close.
It was a
Kenma,
little
thank you
much,
so much for
right?
the
Soup just
raid.
kind
I
of
appreciate
swung
you.
out,
Hope you
was
have a
like,
great
"Ha,
night, Kenma."
I'm here."
All these games are so
And
close.
again,
you
that
guys.
Surya ult was really, really good, but it does miss Soup there, and that I think it
Oh,
allows
Soup, what a
Soup to get
play
these two
by
frags. I don't
Soup.
know if
What
they
a
knew she was
play
over there
to
by
stay
Dice,
in there.
so Soup
Yeah,
was
they had
able to
no
go in and get
idea.
that. Yeah.
They had no idea, and Soup was taking so much space and on the site, right? Because the rest of her team was off the site and got hit by that breach ult. They had no idea that Soup was still there.
Soup shines really well on defense, as we saw there. This team could shine very well on defense, but again, the opposing side, very, very good here. So we'll see how SlayytrainHD decides to attack here in the
Anyone's
second half.
game,
Cobes, do you have any
6-6.
early thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, I thought they were going to lose all the rounds, to be honest with you. So, tremendous mental fortitude coming out of SlayyTrain right there, getting those last 2 rounds. Very important. 6-6, they have the advantage right now.
Where did you learn the word fortitude?
How dare you? 780 on the SATs at 800, remember that.
Mm-hmm.
Such high
From-
score. Such
I'm
high
from
score.
I'm from an ACT state, so that means nothing to me.
Oh,
I don't remember what I got ACT. I did take it, though.
All right, here they go. It looks like they do want to explode onto site here.
Akenchi with a huge
And
kill
they're
on
going
Akenchi.
on the backs of some of the
Akenchi
util.
again?
Akenchi with two
Akenchi's
early,
beasting.
including the first blood there.
Oh, Akenchi, you monster.
Ghost
You
online,
beautiful stallion,
5v3
you.
situation, and the wrap is on,
Oh,
actually.
We see Diz's Reina. Now
She
we're
was
seeing
actually
Akenchi's
opting
Reina?
to go backwards.
Yeesh.
Spike is in her hands. Fights are on,
They know
fights
they're
are
still there.
on.
They know
Soup
they're
takes a
still
fight,
there.
does get a
Big.
couple there, a couple of little bit of
Oh,
HG
that's
down there.
big.
Jules takes down
That's
Akinchi.
big
They are going to
right
be able to get the
there.
spike planted.
3v3
Now
now.
here comes a retake.
Oh,
Ooh,
Mashiki with the
Mashiki.
lineup.
Singeing the
Ew.
toes there.
Minty with the kill.
Oh
Twinku
man,
with
it's
the
a
kill. Twinku versus Minty.
1v1. Twinku and Machi. Ooh, Twinku.
Oh, Minty.
Nasty
what
ghost
a
kill. 7-6, but that one was really close.
that was really
Oh,
close. I mean, I
Lord.
had to hold my breath. It was an
Oh my
insane,
God.
insane round, but amazing
That
to
was so
to
close.
clean it up by
That was
Machi.
so
Honestly,
close.
what I really liked to see from the Degens was that they didn't opt to rotate, right? But
Minty.
again, also on
Minty's
SlayyTrain,
having
we
herself
still
a
had
game,
people
15
posted up
and 6 from
for that
Minty.
potential,
Let's go,
Minty.
Minty. 15
They're
and
so
6.
disciplined,
My
both
goodness.
teams, and where they're going. And I think you can tell it was very intentional that they waited on B, hoping for, a rotate from the 2 that they knew that was on site. But then also Jules came in very, very aggressive, got those picks, planted the bomb, and that was really helpful for them.
And we see that the defense here, of course, a couple of ghosts, 3 classics online. Marshall for Eldon, bunch of
What up,
Spectres
Sujin?
and a
How you
Stinger
doing?
there as well.
I do like to see that they're sticking together and they're hovering towards A together because, again, when you have these types of rounds, you don't want to lose any guns. So if you do potentially have to, lose one in a fight, make sure you have someone with you to get those trades.
And a bit of, again, they just want to create a little space here.
They hear the orb. They hear
Orb
the
gets
orb.
pushed up, a little bit of that's heard. Smokes come down for the attacking side, and they're just exploding on the side. As we see Ace flying through the air,
right
nothing doing as Mashiki takes it down with a right click. Mashiki gets
Mashiki
another one in
again on
Elden. Those
Elden.
are two characters
Mashiki.
right now.
Nice
Surya
by
with a big
Suri.
frag on Akinchi. Now the spike does get planted here in a 4v3 situation. Sub
Sub
in
with a good
danger.
hit on Suri.
Surya and Sub
Suri
exchanging
with
warning
a
shots,
good
but
kill
Surya
on
is able to
Lala.
take down Lala
Oh,
here.
good kill by
Twinku
Twinku.
with a classic kill already. A
Oh,
successful
Twinku again.
round by the defense.
2v1. Minty, can Minty
More
clutch?
guns go
Can
down
Minty
here.
clutch?
Minty with the wrap. Thinking about which way to go.
Nice,
Minty cleans up
Oh
another
my
round,
God.
but
Minty is
a
coming
really
through
good
for them.
defensive round there as
Minty
4
is
guns
coming
go down on the
through
side of
for
the Degens.
attackers
I mean,
right
when you
now.
have smokes that go down like that onto A, you do
Holy.
risk that factor of, are they going to be sitting in this smoke, right?
Oh
And that
my
is exactly
God,
what happened, and they were able to get a
Minty
couple
is
picks
having a
on the
huge
side of
game
Slay
right
Train.
there.
So it's
Huge
still,
game.
although they lost
Guns
that round, it
come
was
out,
very
though, now.
beneficial to
Full
them in the fact
guns.
that they were
Full
still
guns
able to
coming
take as
out
many
right now.
guns off of the Degens as possible. So that's going to essentially maybe sway the momentum of the next round to their side because they'll have the higher guns.
Of course, we have a judge there. A couple of specters, but we do see those 2 pistols online as well due to going down there. A couple of half shields and a full rifle stack, save for 1 SMG in the hands of Lala. On the side of SlayytrainHD, Elden with a judge. Somewhere Rickster GG is kicking his feet.
Halo, thanks for gifting a sub
As they
over
head up to
to
B-Long.
Sujin. Sujin,
I
welcome
do
back
really
to
like
the
the
30
slow
family.
approach that the
Demon,
Degens are taking, though,
Instinct,
because
Me-
now you're
Meteonics, thank
able
you so
to
much for the
really
follow. Really
try to
appreciate it.
see if you can bait some util, hear some, missteps if you can, and then the minute you do that, you immediately explode onto sight, and that's exactly what's going to help them on this save round, I believe.
Oh my God.
Yeah, they are. Ooh, Akinchi with an early one gets stunned. Elden is
Big
definitely
play
going to
from
swing that with a
Akinchi
judge.
there. Big
And
play
now
from
there is a
Akinchi.
Vandal in hand as the spike gets planted with virtual
kill.
ease. We're in a 4v4 retake situation. Most of the defenders were on A site.
I really like seeing Elden take the space up and elbow because now he might.
Elden with a huge
There we go.
pick.
Get the pick. Exactly.
One tap
pick
heard
right
from
there.
across the map there. Sub's in a good position, but they may know. There she is. Elden
Great
gets one more.
flash,
Does get a
great
second one.
flash right there.
Is this gonna
Great
be
flash.
it? No! Minty takes away my spicy
Flash.
water.
Beautiful
But that's
flash
another
right there. Beautiful
round for the
flash
Degens.
from
9-6.
Surya right
I mean,
there.
these are super
Beautiful
important
flash.
rounds. Like I said earlier, when you're able to get those picks or those trades and then expand out once you post plant, again, you get those picks in exactly what Elden was able to do. Elden is so confident, super solid with their aim and with their placement. But you could also tell that they were communicating with Surya's blind, so he was able to get even two
Yeah,
more
that was the
kills
bonus,
from
yeah.
the CT.
It's going to be another save
All I
here.
gotta say is that's yet another
Another
4K.
save.
I mean,
Might be a
we
little
just love our
frustrated by now.
4-piece chicken nuggies, but now
I
we
need
have
my
to complete the
5-piece.
meal. We
I
need
need to
to
drink my
complete the
spicy
meal.
water. It's not happening right now. It's hurting. It's hurting me. And they are going to take a bit of an A push. Ooh, 5-man shower stack. I think they're taking the page out of the book that Kobe should be taking, and they're
I think
taking a shower
everyone's-
right now.
Everyone's having a great night so far. Everyone's really enjoying themselves.
I just
How
I
dare you?
didn't expect that.
Boombot goes out. Looks like this is going to be the explosion here. Mashiki going to be able to take that down. Nothing with a Bucky in hand, so may get overwhelmed here. So a bit of a precarious situation.
But again, we're seeing that there's 4 players on A, so I do think this retake might be really interesting for them.
Ace gets one.
Oh,
Machi gets
good
another.
trade.
Soup gets one.
Super
Jules with the
one.
trade.
Good trade. Good
And the
trade
spike
coming
is
out.
going to get planted. I mean,
Nine,
Degens is just
two,
firing on all
six.
cylinders. Elden
kill
gets
for
taken down
Twinku.
by a shorty. But it's down to Twinku with a judge.
Oh,
Ace
nice
swinging.
shot.
Warm
Good shot
and
by
ready.
Ace.
It's 10-6.
10-6.
I love watching a Brim that is not hesitant to use their ult, right?
Yeah.
Because you know that there's so many individuals out there who just love
Ooh.
to hold it on to it for that post plant. But the thing with Jules is the minute they see somebody or the minute they're pushing on, they have no hesitation to just ult to flush out whoever might possibly be in lamps, right? So then that way it gives you even more information to push on aggressively as a team.
I agree.
Here.
I agree.
Oh,
Elden has
Odin
an Odin.
from Elden?
Sorry, I got a little excited there.
The big boy heavy gun.
Big heavy gun. Machine gun is online. It was an op on the other side. This time he wants an Odin. Ooh, big blind coming out from Soup there, but Ace taking one down anyway. Oh, the spray down causes them to back away here. Elden's looking like he wants to put a button on this game.
Right now. Huge
I
fight
mean,
over
honestly,
showers.
that was a phenomenal blind, and so that, you know, that swing from Ashiki was
Ace was
great,
not
but
blind for
again,
that.
there wasn't anybody there to trade her or to help swing with her, right? And so if you're gonna do an aggressive play like that, make sure you have somebody there.
Oh, Soup looked
Ace
down.
is coming completely alive this game here. Making some crispy
Ace is
shots. That's
starting to play
3.
now.
Do I get lucky again? I don't know. Is this gonna be another tease? AJ gets one there. Elden goes down. Down goes that Odin. Ace gets another
A
one.
good flash by Suri.
Oh, someone give it to him. Give it to him. Give it to him.
Hey!
My goodness, we have finally arrived!
First ace, people, we got our ace! Oh,
Spicy water
my
time if you are of age and responsible.
Ace up for
Cheers
Ace.
on the
First
spicy
ace.
water. Finally,
First
my
ace
first
for
one of the tournament.
Let's go.
We got an ace for ace. We got
Ace
an
with the
ace for
ace.
ace.
Let's go.
Phenomenal push from the Degens.
Ooh, that was close.
Oh.
Cheers, everybody.
Our first ace. Our
Kanpai.
first ace of the
Cheers,
tournament.
kanpai.
After day 3, our first ace. Holy crap. Lazoop, this ace is dude. This ace is sponsored by La Zupe. Ace, thank you so
Feel
much.
refreshed here.
La Zupe
Sinuses
for
are
the
clear
20
as they head
gifted
down
subs.
B long.
Yo,
Haunt is
thank
destroyed
you so very
early.
much. I really appreciate
And we've
it,
got
La Zupe. I hope you're having a great
5-man
night.
push
Much love
down
to
B
you,
long.
my brother. Love, love, love. Thank you. Thank
check
you.
this
Thank you
little
for
information that
sponsoring
causes a
the
rotate
ace
here.
brought to you by
And in they
La
come.
Zupe.
Elden's just barreling through here. Oh. Elden gets one.
Oh.
Gets a
Elden with
second.
2 big kills
19
right
HP.
there.
He's got his op out.
Oh,
Ooh,
good kill by
Mashiki with a
Mashiki.
bucky to the face
kill by
there
Mashiki.
on Elden. And we are in a retake 4v3 situation, 4v2 situation now.
Oh.
Dire situation as Machi takes down a Kenshi. Nice little addition to Bind here, trying to get a little blind to Ruski out there, but nothing doing. It's gonna be a really tough retake. They're both, everyone's staring at elbow here.
Oh, okay.
Oh my goodness. Here they come.
Oh, okay. good
Mashiki
kill by
again. Mashiki with
my
another one.
God, she
Mashiki
almost
with a
got
3K. I think she's
Ew.
absolutely over it. But we are at match point.
Match point, Degens. Yeah,
I think what needs to happen for the Slay Train as well is that you're noticing when the Degens do go onto site and they explode onto site, the Slay Trains, they'll back up and they'll wait
Buff
for that
the
retake. But at the
Bucky.
same
No,
time, when
we
they are
gotta
together,
buff
they're
the Bucky.
watching the
Zupe,
same angles.
I am
so
going
they
to
are getting
use-
shots in the back
I
a
have
lot
very
easier,
little
especially
leeway
since
with.
you
I have
know
very
that
little
Elden
say
is
with
going
Riot,
to push
but I am going
forward,
to use
is
whatever
going
it
to be
takes
aggressive and take even more
to,
space into your
to
spawn. You
get the
should be able to
Bucky
watch
buffed,
that angle
alright?
while watching a different one, but it's
Nacho,
also really
Nacho!
hard because there's so much
Thank you
util
so
being
much
thrown
for the
out
10
from the
gifted
Degens
subs.
that
You were
is a
right,
huge
Nacho.
distraction
Thank you so much
for
for
the
the
Slay
10.
Trains
I
as a whole.
appreciate it.
So I
Lazupe
think
for the
coming
big
into this round,
2-0.
now that it's a full buy across the
Appreciate you.
board,
I
it's an
hope y'all
even
have a
playing
great night.
field.
Thank you, thank you,
I'm
thank you
really,
again.
really curious to see how Slay Train's going to take this.
They come exploding onto A once again. Ace immediately trying to take up as much space as he can. Hearing all of that util come out, and oh my goodness, they just. Ooh.
Suri with a huge kill on a
Spike play does
Kenshi.
get delayed there. Surya takes down a Kenshi. Defensive lockdown coming out here.
Great defensive lockdown.
Try to back him up a
Beautiful.
little bit. Oh, big
Ace with 2.
showstopper
Ace
from
is
Ace.
starting to
And
cook
another
now.
frag on top of that. Ace
Ace
is
has
killing it here
woken
at the end
up.
of the game.
Ace has woken
5v2
up.
situation.
He's finally awake.
Really tough. Are they going to be able to clinch this? Jules planting on the other side.
Spike planted.
Zoob
Playing
eking her
some
way
mind
up.
games.
Last
Might.
player standing.
Ooh, this
Ace
is going to be really
Ace
tough
is live
for
now.
Zoob.
Ace is live.
Oh, no, Elden's gonna push this. Down it goes, and it's gonna be Degens moving on off the back of a flawless round to give them
pause,
13.
That pause changed that momentum.
Amazing,
that
amazing
momentum.
game. I mean, we said this before. I do think that technical
That
pause really helped
changed the
reset
game
the
so
Degens,
much.
right?
Oh.
Because earlier we saw that they were, kind of tripping up. They weren't able to retake the sites. They weren't able to kind of see the momentum that was being created from SlayyTrain. And I think that them being able to take a breath and re-strategize really helped them and kind of just gave that to their advantage, right? But again, it was an amazing, amazing game from both teams. I love to see them. You can tell there's a lot of friendly competition going on, and so GG's.